550 fully vaccinated frontline workers got the chance to watch Game 7 in person at the Scotiabank Arena last night. Premier Ford granted special permission to make this happen, but could this be the way of the future? Vaccinated individuals getting special access. Experts we spoke with say that would be problematic.
It felt like normal again today, a little bit more normal, being somewhere out in public cheering for the Leafs.
A special opportunity afforded to a fully vaccinated group of individuals while the province is still under a stay-at-home order until tomorrow.
I must say, though, I did find there was kind of an element of privilege to the whole thing. And my mind did go to the many, many people that would never get invited to such a thing, and the many businesses that are, never going to recover.
Is this what Ontario could look like? Some invitations open to only fully vaccinated people. Torontonians are divided on the idea of a vaccine passport.
I think it's a terrific idea. I think it's an important piece for us to encourage folks to get vaccinations, and if there's some incentive for folks to get vaccinations, absolutely terrific, but it's also a great way for us to make sure that our communities are safe.
It's going to be so complicated, and things need to be fast and easy and better. I don't think a passport to go everywhere is going to be not the best approach.
Labor and employment lawyer Jon Pinkus says the gesture towards healthcare workers is a special circumstance because they weren't afforded the privilege simply because they are vaccinated, but also because there's a consensus in the province that they've had a tough time during the pandemic. It's a thank you. But if this were to happen for any other event, it could be a human rights concern.
If someone could say, I'm being denied a right because of my religious belief or because I have a disability or by virtue of simply my belief not to take a vaccine, then that person could bring an application at the Human Rights Tribunal.
Pinkus warns any relief from a Human Rights Tribunal would be extremely delayed due to the backlog.
As a practical matter, I think if businesses start doing that, people who walk in and want to get service and are denied service are not going to have very much recourse.
Pinkus adds right now opening up an event to only fully vaccinated people is prohibited unless there's a government exemption. U of T professor of bioethics and global health says he hopes yesterday's game isn't an indication of what lies ahead.
Justice, really, is that really fair to everybody? Freedom of movement is really a democratic right. If we ended up with something like sports events are only for those that are fully vaccinated, that is excluding a lot of people.